5 more days to experience a fresh set of updates coming towards the sim. Plus, a lot more happening this week. Plenty to discuss, let's find out, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, as always, it's a true pleasure to see you here. If this is your first visit, very often do we cover the pulse on what's happening at Microsoft Flight Simulator. So make sure to hit that subscribe button for future releases. We're going to witness a number of changes on the 7th of September, 5 days from today. Let's go over the updates on the development this week, marketplace news, the latest trends happening at the community section, and a freebie at the end. So make sure you stick around. Now, Black Shark AI updates can be interesting. Over the last few world updates, there have been changes and the focus has been on the types of buildings a user can see. During World Update 4, the focus was to introduce cathedral buildings, and the AI system needs to grow with different types of structures one can see during flight. We need to understand that changes like these are to be expected, and World Update 6 can hopefully bring in more structures towards the system, as bigger changes can always make a difference. Regions matter here, and at the same time, architectures of every country differs from region to region. Towards the development side, the VR aspect of the sim has been an interesting one. There have been bugs which are on the spotlight where users experience washed out colors or landscapes, taking out the experience, and this is planned to be tackled by this year. There have been crash to desktop issues to not just VR users, non-VR users as well, and the team are looking into this. Quite often, little details can't be read well over the VR, giving the user a blurriness at cockpit labels ever since the Sim Update 5. This is right now in the scope of research, and the team are trying to find out the root cause behind this. And it's always important for all of us to know that the more you voice concerns, the better it can be, as the team can notice issues if you come across any of them. Over other areas of the sim, bug fixes are ongoing from the last few weeks. The team have been occupied to deliver a new edition with 4 major updates coming this season. Other than that, the dev team have been busy with SDK updates with a newly created dev support platform which can enable us to reach out to them, and the team are making sure of answering queries based on different topics. Aircraft editors and project editors have seen some updates this week which have addressed fixes spread across a few areas. Under the areas of marketplace, Orbix have announced their plans on the Zagreb Airport, which is the LDZD in short. An international airport that serves a number of airlines, being the 4th largest airport in the region of Croatia, a hub for Ryanair. This has been developed by the team of Russia Tukuko. Not to forget, a studio well known for its set of add-ons which have supported other platforms extensively over the years, and with the new standards set by Microsoft Flight Simulator, this airport should be a good rendition of the actual airport itself. From civilian aircraft to military aviation, a number of static aircraft can be found in the airport. Additionally, the scenery will cover beyond the airport with enhancements across the city, with several points of interest including landmark buildings. From historic Landgate to the Church of St. Donatus, this pack should feature well with PBR textures and auto imagery. The release can happen anytime soon on this beautiful airport from the team of Orbix. The DC6 maker PMDG have rather seen quite a number of updates this week. There has been a small update on the DC6 which fixes a few issues. The team have been busy working on the 737 NG3, and with the recent Sim Update 5 which have actually impacted this, not just at the line of PMDG, several other developers, the system have changed some mechanics here affecting the planes of PMDG. This has definitely caused some delays for the production of the 737, while the sole focus right now for the team has been towards fixing the DC6 in order to make them function very well at the sim. Jets are fun, but have you tried out a smaller jet? The team of Azurpoli have released the Bead BD-5J. The jet version of the propeller-powered BD-5. This makes it one of a kind to be produced with both jet and propeller powered variants, and get the title for being the world's smallest manned jet aircraft. The French developer have been working on several sceneries over the past few months towards the sim ever since the release, as well as have been a support system to other platforms such as Prepare 3D and FSX. This can be an interesting plane to fly and can be found at the sim market for almost $14. Since the release of the sim, it hasn't really been easy to get a hold of any of the hardware, and there's definitely good news in this department, as Thrustmaster have been excited to give us a brief update on what to expect in the months to come. From a flying joystick bundle for the PC version, flying yoke system for the Xbox users and PC, plus there are a line of products rolling in this year. Hopefully, we should see a line of exciting products from the hardware masters like Thrustmaster. Before we travel to the community events, a spotlight capture of this week amongst our own community and one of our members who've been keen on upping his game on flight simming. We have King Carl's setup right here, which shows that he's a serious simmer for sure. Great setup mate, and look at that shiny Bravo throttle eye. If you want to share your setup with us, please do so at emailing us at simflightpro@gmail.com. You can find this email in the description below. A question to you all would be if you can guess this location. Make sure to leave them in the comments below and we'll take them further. Towards the community events, where are we going this week and who's taking us? Of course, it's the Aussie group flights team. Let's go Gladstone this week with the gang. A great flight plan from Gladstone, Australia to Sunshine Coast. Now this is a different region, something to explore, and especially a place like Sunshine Coast, which encompasses beach resorts, a little more suntan, rural hinterland in southern Queensland, Australia, can be quite a break for us tomorrow. Don't forget again, the event is tomorrow again mates, so mark your calendar for the 3rd of September. The beloved Cessna C172 is a recommended aircraft for this. With a link that can be found in the description below, you can find the server details including the Discord server, settings associated, and a lot more. The freebies section is here. Now keep in mind, Sim Update 5 has been good so far, but at the same time, users have found issues along with developers. Now the freeways section is great, but don't fall for every add-on here. Make sure to check the reviews first, and some of the developers are kind enough to leave a note on their products, whether if it's really compatible with Sim Update 5. So keep that in mind before you download any of the add-ons. The latest freeway what we found is Sim Update 5 certified rather, the Lake Tekapo Airport, which is NZTL in short. A nice little airport with a lot of details in it. Blinn is the developer for this airport. Located at the west of Lake Tekapo Township, this was actually constructed for air safaris in 1974. There have been versions over months with updates and more than 6,000 downloads. This should tell you something. An easy download, I'll include the link in the description below for you to take a look. Thanks to the developer again for an add-on like this. Just 5 more days guys and a lot to explore at the Sim. We'll keep you posted on what's the latest at Microsoft Flight Simulator, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button for future releases. Until next time, take care and happy flying.